काञ्चीवासाय विद्महे शान्तस्वरूपाय धीमहि तन्न चन्द्रशेखर प्रचोदयात्. Maha Periyava Satcharitram, Chapter 7. The staff and workmen at Srimatam those days were paid poorly. But sheerly because of their love for Maha Periyava and the Matam, they worked happily and zealously, never minding their low incomes. Sri Ganesh Iyer was one such employee. He was a cook and tirelessly served the legion of visitors coming there, daily with enthusiasm, regardless of the pittance he got as salary. We have all heard of Annadana Shivan, who organized food for lakhs of visitors to the Mamangam. Ganesh Iyer was no less than Shivan, working from dawn to dusk for the thousands who came to the Matam. He considered it as his Guru Kainkaryam, offerings to the Guru. He had Periva's Anugraham right from the days the Sri Matam was in Kumbakonam. Much later, when the Sri Matam had shifted to Kanchipuram and the Acharya was giving darshan one day, an elderly gentleman, about 50-55, prostrated before him and said, "Periva, my name is Natishan. I am the son of Sri Ganesh Iyer, who was a cook in the Sri Matam." Periva sat up. "And what do you do for a living?" he asked. "The same, Periva. I also cook for a living. I don't know anything else. It has been difficult times right from my childhood, and it's no different even now." "Why then did you spend so much to come here all the way?" "I fixed my daughter's wedding, Periva. I need your help." Maha Periyava closed his eyes. His mind's eye was probably reliving the days when he was a child and would daily see Ganesh Iyer running hither and thither with a bucket of sambar and serving every leaf. He didn't say anything to Natishan. That was his nature. He would act to solve problems, not talk about them. In a few minutes, a rich man landed with his family from Madras for Briksha Vandanam. Periva asked him, "Jagadisha, will you listen to me?" "Please command me, Periva." "We will keep your Briksha Vandanam for another day. Now I want you to do what you can do for this gentleman," said Periva, pointing to Natishan. "He needs money for his daughter's marriage." "Oh, it's my bhagyam," said Jagadishan. He took Natishan aside and poured out all the money in his purse into a towel that he had asked Natishan to spread on his lap. "I'll keep just 1 rupee," he said. His wife removed from her arms the golden bangles she was wearing and added them to the towel. Natishan was shedding tears of joy. His daughter's wedding took place in the month of Avani that followed, with Periva's Anugraham. The couple came to Kanchi, took darshan and prostrated before Periva after the wedding. The month of Aipasi, that is October-November, came soon, and it was a regular day at the Sri Matam. Natishan had come again to take darshan and was standing a little distance away looking at Periva's gracious presence without saying anything. Offerings of fruits, flowers, saris, veshtis, etc. were piled up in several bamboo plates near the Acharya. Suddenly, he called a staff member and told him, "Give this set of saris, veshtis and other things to Natishan standing there," pointing to a plate and throwing a sprinkle of kumkum on it. Natishan did a namaskaram with a full heart and tearful eyes and took the plate. But Periva was not done yet. He cast his glance all round and his eyes rested on a man. He asked the person, "Are you wearing a ring on your finger?" When he said, "Yes, Periva," he asked him, "Will you take it off and give it to this gentleman, Natishan?" The ring changed places at once. Periva then beckoned Natishan, blessed him and sent him on his way. Natishan departed with overflowing hands and heart. He must have been thinking, "Is this what they call mother's love?" After Natation went, Periva told the people around him, it's the first Diwali for his daughter who got married recently and he has no money for the Tala Deepavali expenses. His father has done immense service for our matam with a head cook's pay of 3 or 4 rupees. He sacrificed his whole life for the sheer joy of service and his respect and love for the matam. Even to think of such people is a punyam, a blessing. The congregation was deeply moved.